So, you've had all the information, gone through the pack, hopefully watched all the videos, had lots of practice filling in register pages, marriage certificates, all the information with the blues, pro formas, where ceremonies take place, so a lot of information to take in there. So we have a bit of a quiz for you now. So we've got 20 questions. You should have a quiz sheet in your pack. So, are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, question number 1. Name the 3 main details that you will find on the blues.
Question 2. What do you do if there is only one blue, or if you have a query about the information on the blue?
Question 3. When does a civil marriage ceremony actually commence?
Question 4. The registrar is empowered by statute to ask the parties the particulars required to be registered in the marriage entry. Is this statement correct or incorrect?
50-50 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Question 5. We need to ask up to 5 questions in order to gather the correct information for father's details. What are these 5 questions?
Question 6. How would the condition box be completed if a previous marriage ended by divorce? And how would the condition box be completed if a previous marriage was ended by the death of a spouse? So 2 questions there.
And question number 7. Why is it important to ensure that the sign is prominently displayed when you arrive at a venue?
Question 8. What is the correct format for the declaratory words to be used in a civil marriage ceremony?
And question 9. What is the minimum number of people required to be present at a civil marriage ceremony?
Question 10. Before writing a marriage entry, the registrar should ensure that the entry number immediately follows that of the last filled entry. Is this statement correct or incorrect?
I like 50-50 questions.
They're easier, aren't
Yeah.
they? You've got 2 choices, really.
Question 11. One of the parties to the marriage does not want their father's name on the marriage certificate. How would you record this in the register?
Question 12. A witness signs the marriage entry in their usual manner, which is a Chinese character. What action should be taken? Little hint, have a look at your aide memoir.
I love those words. Aide memoir. Question 13. For clarification at a later date, we record how people sign a marriage entry. Where do we make this record? And there's a clue, there are 2 places for this.
Question 14. One of the parties to the marriage tells you that they have changed their job. The register must reflect what is current on the day of the ceremony, but where else should you record this change?
Question 15. Why is it important to use the pro forma in order to record the serial number of any certificates issued on the day and who the certificates were given to?
Question 16. Before you start writing a marriage certificate, what information must you enter into the certificate book counterfoil?
Question 17. Where a numbered error, correction, has been made, the details should be entered correctly on any certificates issued and the marginal notes should not be reproduced. Is this statement correct or incorrect?
Another 50-50.
I know.
There's lots of them, isn't there? Question 18. When can a numbered error be made to a marriage entry?
Question 19. Prior to signing their marriage entry, a couple noticed that whilst their father's names are correct, they've been entered on the wrong line. What action should be taken?
And final question, question 20. On the certificate, if you make an error, you will need to complete a new certificate. What must you do to indicate that a certificate has been spoiled?
Just a bit. All 20 questions. What a lot we've learned over
Okay.
these sessions. We really, really have. Recap over the video, recap through the quiz. If you need to pause it so that you can write down more of your answers, etc., then do so. Then pop the completed quiz into the envelope that you're going to send back to us with your completed marriage entries and certificates. We'll go through the answers and then we'll let you know who's the winner.
Good luck!